Let's bring in CTV's John Vennavally-Rao in Toronto with more on that. Hi, John.
Sandy, here at Pearson in Toronto, it's a busy time for travel to the United States with U.S. Thanksgiving on Thursday. But this year, the travel numbers are likely to be down as many Canadians continue to choose to avoid going to the U.S. And the state of Canada-U.S. relations being talked about this past weekend in Halifax at an international security conference. Several American senators calling Trump's tariffs a mistake and noting how many Canadians are responding negatively to them on a personal level.
But the deeper problem is the cultural break. The idea that Canadians now don't think of Americans as their friends and their neighbors, but as an adversary.
One of the things that I think is very important about us being here, a bipartisan delegation, is to make it very clear to our Canadian friends that we're your friends, and we're going to do everything we can to put things back to the wonderful relationship that we've always had with Canada.
And many travelers say they are feeling uncomfortable about going to the States this winter, with the latest numbers from StatsCan showing in October, return trips by car from the U.S. were down 30% compared to a year ago, and by air, they fell 24%. That trend expected to continue.
Yeah, if we can stay clear, we certainly avoid it.
If there is a possibility of some resumption of normalcy, I think it's going to take a really long time. I mean, some of the cuts have been pretty deep.
Many Canadians say their top reason for avoiding the U.S. is a resolve to stand up for Canada. Still, some of those U.S. senators remain optimistic the damage to relations can eventually be fixed, with one of them, an independent, calling the tariffs ridiculous. Sandy.
Okay, John, thank you.